Hello! Welcome to Brandon Reacts to ... Something? You guys should already know what it is because it's in the title, it's in the thumbnail, but it's not a game trailer, which I usually do for Brandon Reacts, but after the Detective Pikachu trailer dropped for the first time, I saw it and I got so excited that I ended up watching it and didn't record my reactions to it, and I was so disappointed afterwards that I did something like that. I was just thinking to myself, it would have been amazing because I was getting all hyper like a child watching that, and I was just like, why didn't I do this? And I hated the fact that I didn't record my reactions to it. So I decided, let's not just stop at video games. If there's a big trailer for a movie I'm super excited for, to some extent, for certain reasons, then I will watch it and react to it. So it won't just be game trailers and stuff. It'll be movies, maybe even shows if it ever comes down to that, but doubt it. Usually it'll just be movies and games. And today I'm going to be reacting to the live-action Sonic trailer. Not specifically because I'm excited for the movie itself. I've seen some little teasers here and there for it, and I don't know how I feel about it, but mainly because I am a big Sonic fan. You could see that right there on our banner for our channel. There's just Sonic pointing. Originally, he was pointing to our icon, our YouTube icon, but they moved where everything stood. So now he's just pointing to like that weird moon, but whatevs. He's there. You can still see him. And I think supposedly Pikachu, Eevee, and Shadow are also be under on the banner, but you can't see them. You can only see Sonic. I'm just like, fine, just leave it. Because I like Sonic. I really like Sonic. Me and Dan have a history with Sonic. We played loads of Sonic games back then. Loads of Sonic games. Can you really say 2 Sonic games are loads? We played back then. We played Sonic Adventure DX and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle for the GameCube. Dan had both of them, and I would usually borrow them off of him and played the hell out of them. We loved those games. And ever since then, I've had like fan. What's the word? I liked Sonic. Let's just say that. I was a fan of Sonic. So it was like Pikachu, Sonic, and Spider-Man were like my 3 most favorite characters. So yeah, it just makes sense to watch this. So let's search it up. Oh my god, just look at him. Just look at him. Which one should I watch? I always want to watch the longer one, but the longer one could just be because they added an extra bit of crap at the end. Let's just watch. They have the sound. Okay. Let's just watch the Paramount one. Okay. Here we go. Green Hills. What the? Hey, it's the guy from Hop! Nice playing with the rings. Saga.
Gotta go fast.
Minutes ago, an energy surge knocked out power across the entire Pacific Northwest. This needs someone who can figure out exactly what we're dealing with.
You're not suggesting who I think you're suggesting.
No choice.
What the? Are you in charge here?
Yes, I am.
Nope. It's Damien Dark!
I'm wrong. I'm in charge.
Allow me to clarify.
In a sequentially ranked hierarchy based on level of critical importance, the disparity between us is too vast to quantify. Agent Stone?
Wacky Jim Carrey again?
Listen, pal, I don't know if you realize
I'm sorry, Major. What was your name?
Benny.
Nobody cares!
FPD!
Meow? Oh, come on.
Okay, pal, I want answers.
Basically, it looks like I'm gonna have to save your planet.
Why doesn't Sonic sound...
Oh, is that all you got?
No, but thank you for asking.
Uh-oh.
Whatever this creature is, our job is to secure it, neutralize it, see what makes it tick.
Why doesn't Sonic sound snarky? What? What was that? What was the ring doing?
Look at this! I took 9 million steps today.
He doesn't... Gotta go fast! Why doesn't he sound like that?
Stay in there and be quiet.
Did the thing...
How much longer? I can't breathe in here.
Do you have your child in that bag?
No. I mean, yes, it's a child, but it's not mine.
It's not your child.
Smells like body spray in an old ham sandwich.
Yes, it's a child, but it's not mine. Was that... So Eggman will eventually be bald and have his... So he will eventually be bald and have his giant mustache. That's what they're insinuating with this. And what's up with the giant mushrooms? This isn't Mario. I'm so confused. I guess, did they change Sonic's voice because they thought it would be annoying for, like, a movie-length film? Like, movie-length film. Isn't film and movie the same thing? What, did they think it was going to be his, like, gotta go fast, that kind of voice? Did they think it would be too much for a movie, for people to sit through a movie of it? You could, kids can sit through Sonic X, but they can't sit through a movie, huh? Do you think, oh, because Sonic X is in increments, it's 20-minute? You could say 30-minute, but commercial, so it doesn't, it's about 20. I gotta watch it again. His hands, too. So, I gotta say this before we continue, rewatch this again. So, Detective Pikachu hits it out of the ballpark. Sonic becomes an abomination. That just shows that when people say, "Oh, I wonder who won the fight, Sega or Nintendo," it's like, well, Nintendo's got Detective Pikachu, Sega's got Sonic the Hedgehog 2019 movie, so I like that. So he has like loads and loads of shoes because he keeps burning out of them. Look at his hands. Like, just this part right here, it makes his hands look kind of, his whole body looks kind of disproportionate to his head. His legs and his arms and hands and feet and stuff, it just, his head looks so huge, but then you got this tiny little body, it's weird.
Gotta go fast.
And then the music. And they suggest Robotnik. Eggman!
Are you in charge here?
Yes, I am. Nope. I'm wrong. My charge.
In a sequentially ranked hierarchy based on level of critical importance, the disparity between us is too vast to quantify. Agent Stone?
The doctor thinks you're basic.
Listen, pal, I don't know if you realize who...
I'm sorry, Major. What was your name?
Benny. Nobody cares. SFPD.
I gotta say
Meow.
that was just bad.
Oh, come on. Okay, pal, I want answers. Basically, it looks like I'm gonna have to save your planet. Oh, is that all you got?
No, but thank you for asking.
I gotta say I don't mind Jim Carrey as Robotnik.
Our job is to secure it, neutralize it, see what makes it tick.
Look at this. I took 9 million steps today.
Stay in there and be quiet.
How much longer? I can't breathe in here.
Do you have your child in that bag?
No. I mean, yes, it's a child, but it's not mine. It's not your child.
Smells like body spray in an old ham sandwich.
So I think it all depends on how well the jokes are, because Sonic is not saving it. He's. I like how I look at this movie and then as soon as I look towards you guys, I have a wallpaper of Sonic, like from Sonic Mania, and I'm just like, why couldn't it have been you? Like, the voice doesn't bother me too much. I understand the changing of it because parents would bring their kids to that movie and then hear the voice and be like, I'm out. Nope, we're not staying in this. We're gonna go watch Frozen again. So yeah, I'd I'd rather watch Frozen for the millionth time than watch Gotta go fast. But yeah, so I understand the changing of the voice, but I don't understand, like, what was wrong with giving him like Mickey gloves and his shoes and just make him more Sonic-like and less whatever this is. Like, I don't understand at all. The one thing I don't like. I just don't. That's just the one thing I don't understand. Why not make him more like the actual Sonic? What was wrong with the actual Sonic? Like, I don't mind Eggman. Can we get like a pause on Sonic?
Gotta go fast.
20 minutes ago, an energy surge knocked out power across the entire Pacific Northwest. This needs someone who can figure out exactly what we're dealing with.
And Eggman has a fixation on Sonic. Well, because he wants to, like...
What the? Are you in charge here?
Allow me to... Disparity between...
I don't know if you realize... SFPD!
Is this fur, like the circle part, white? Shouldn't it be, like, the same color as his mouth? And then again, like, they replaced the gloves with white hands when they could have just gave him gloves. He's wearing shoes, why not wear gloves? But I guess, oh, because he runs, that's why he wears shoes. And no one wants to see Sonic's human-like feet. I don't know, though. I really don't know. This picture right here just like kind of messes me up a bit.
Meow.
That
Meow.
they did like pause on him or something.
Come on. Okay, pal, I want answers. Basically,
They kept the sound.
No, but thank you for asking.
Whatever this creature is.
See, he's like fixated on Sonic. Whatever this creature is.
Our job is to secure it, neutralize it, see what makes it tick.
Yeah, he wants to figure out how Sonic works. So in this movie, they don't know each other yet. So when Sonic says, "I'm here to save your world," I'm wondering what he means by that, because he clearly doesn't mean Robotnik. If they don't know each other, why would he mean Robotnik? He just knows Robotnik's bad and he needs to save the world from him? Exactly, so it's just like... But in the end, I feel like... I'm just like... I'm saying like so many times. I'm broken! I feel like it depends on the humor and stuff. Like, that's the only thing that can pull it together to some extent. I don't mind Jim Carrey as Robotnik, though. He's kind of wacky, but there has been wacky forms of Eggman, so...
look at this. I took 9 million steps today.
Like, Eggman being full of himself and stuff, yeah, that's how Eggman is. When he walks in and tells the guy that he's basic, that's good. I give you props for that.
Stay in there and be quiet.
Then the child thing.
It's not your child.
It's not my child.
He's bringing an old ham sandwich.
And then this tease. With the giant mustache and the bald head, they straight up Eggman right there. But I bet you that's like the very end of the movie. That right there, look at his clothes. It's kind of like tattered a bit, so maybe he got beaten up at this point, and he found something, so it's like oh, this is some big thing that will happen next time, next movie. They sometimes do that. They sometimes show you this big thing that's like freaking Spider-Man fighting Rhino in the Amazing Spider-Man movie. They showed that, then it didn't happen until like the very, very, very end. The very end. It had nothing to do. I just found a spider. I like how I talk about Spider-Man. I found a spider just crawling down. One sec. Hello, sorry about that. I'm back. Just dealing with some stuff. It was all cut out though. So, anyways, I forgot what I was saying. I don't even know at this point. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. I don't know. Sonic looks weird. Doesn't sound like Sonic.
It's not mine. It's not your child.
Smells like body spray in an old ham sandwich.
Doesn't sound like Sonic, like traditional Sonic. Eggman, I don't know. Yeah, see, his goggles are broken too there, so it just makes me think this is totally an end thing. This is going to happen at the end. It's just, oh, this will be like some reveal at the end, like, sort of how Marvel always has that thing at the end of the credits, just like, hey, we're coming back, we're more, and look, Eggman's now normal. He's the way he's supposed to be. And then when this movie inadvertently fails, then that will just be left hanging, and it'll never get solved. Just be this weird teaser that never gets continued. I'm not saying the movie will fail. It's just I'm sure it'll have a lot of hate. At least it has the people that aren't like fans of Sonic per se, so they or like know much about Sonic, so they'll be watching this and be like, eh. They'll be looking at it in a different light.
In a sequentially ranked hierarchy based on level of critical importance, the disparity between us is too vast to quantify. Agent Stone?
The doctor thinks you're basic.
Don't know what that whole thing was, but it's Jim Carrey. It's his thing. Can I just like for a second? Actually, maybe I should just do this on here. One sec, guys. I want to go look up the cast for this movie. Okay, here we go. Sonic the Hedgehog animation. I guess because Sonic is CG. Action and adventure. A cop in a town helps the Sonic escape a government looking to capture him. Yeah, and look at they even show this picture like, hey, look, it's Eggman. It's like, again, I think it's the very end. Jim Carrey, James Marsden, Neil McDone, I can't say his freaking name. But he is the guy I'm thinking of, right? He's Damien Dark. From, yeah, Legends of Tomorrow and Arrow. He's Damien Dark. Adam Pally, Ben Schwartz is Sonic. Okay, and then it's just saying like a bunch of random people at the end. Crazy Carl. What does Ben Schwartz do? What has he been in? Parks and Recreation. He was a stormtrooper for Star Wars. House of Lies, Night School. DuckTales. He's Dewey from DuckTales. He's Leo from Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't know. So I understand, like I said, I understand the voice change. I'm not that upset about like Jim Carrey playing Robotnik. It's fun. It's fun. He's doing a fun thing with it, so sure. He's still playing like the egotistical kind of Robotnik, which is good. Calling the guy basic. It's just Sonic himself just looks weird. I don't know. I don't know. I'm done talking about this. I like how the producer's literally from the Fast and the Furious. Now you can call it the Fast and the Furious. So dumb. He went from Fast and the Furious to Fast and the Furriest. Sonic's not really furry though. He's quilly, right? Because he's a hedgehog. Tell me what you guys think in the comments, because I'm curious to what other people think. I know there's loads of people that are like, "It's so stupid, it's so dumb." I'm sure I'll find a lot of comments of that, but I wanna hear from like open-minded people, ones who are kind of curious about this, but at the same time not feeling it. I'm sure loads of you are like, Because a lot of Sonic fans would have been completely okay with just an animated movie. Like a full-length animated movie of Sonic that ends up in theaters, like something like that. A big time, like... Because then if it was that, then we'd know it'd be classic Sonic. We'd know it'd be the way we expect Sonic to be. Unless it was a Sonic Boom movie.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you got any suggestions, maybe? I don't know how you can suggest reactions. You could try and suggest movies that I should check out, game trailers, but there's a good chance I probably already watched most of them off camera, because I always keep up with these things as best as possible. So, who's to say? But I will try and do more of these whenever a big trailer for a character I like or something, or a movie that I was super interested in the first time I heard it, and I've been waiting for a trailer ever since. Like, I will continue to do reaction videos for them. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. See you next time. Bye!
Donut, 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 donut.